Making changes to my portfolio. Once you are in Google Sites, click on the title of your site or portfolio to open it up. Remember that this portfolio was a template, and each page of the portfolio, or each link if you want to look at it that way, is something that you need to complete. Each one of these also has directions as to what should be included on that particular page. Your job is to update this portfolio and include your own personal information. Now, to make changes to any page, you click on the pencil in order to edit the page. When you're in the edit mode, you now see a menu across the top left-hand side. You also see a toolbar, very much like a word processing toolbar, that allows you to make changes. Your title of the overall portfolio should be correct. And on this page, this is our home page, it's called Introduction, and you may certainly leave that. And these are the directions that tell you how to edit, and you would again take these directions out. It says here in this box that you should introduce yourself and provide a summary of your project. In this box, if you notice, the layout is a long box across the top and then two columns underneath. In this box, in the left column, you need to provide a picture of yourself. Now, you can do this with an existing picture that you have. You can take a picture using your own computers. Whatever method you want to do with that, just make sure you know where it's saved. And then you're going to go up to Insert, Image, and you're going to go locate where that image is at. So in this case, if I was going to get an image that I had saved, maybe I'd taken with my computer, I would click and browse for that particular picture and add it into my portfolio. Please keep in mind that your picture should be professional. This is something that you're trying to impress people, perhaps someone who may be hiring you or giving you a letter of recommendation someday. So it should be, again, a very school appropriate and professional kind of picture. I'm going to pick a generic picture rather than a picture of a person, just so you can see how it's added into Google. Once you see the picture up here, you can click OK. It is alright to put alternative text in here. This would be in case someone had the images shut off. It would be a quick description to say what that picture was. It's also a good idea for people with disabilities, that they sometimes have the screens read to them, and so the alternative text is a good thing to put in. Now, you can't do a lot of editing with a picture once it's in here, so you'll want to edit your picture before you put it into Google. If it's tilted or whatever, you'll need to do that before you get into Google. Basically, what you can do is change the alignment of the picture, whether it be left, center, or right. You can do the size, and the size is small, medium, or large, or whatever the original size is. Then you can work with some wrapping if you want the text to be wrapped, or if you want to actually remove the picture, you click on that X. Now, I'm going to remove this picture because it is not appropriate for this, and it is in the incorrect spot. It's not where it says provide a picture of yourself. So I would have had to have my cursor down here in order to do that. On the right hand side, it says provide a picture showcasing your project. And again, same thing, you should have a picture of your project. Now, can you do multiple pictures? You sure can, but maybe you want to have, if you have a lot of pictures, maybe you want to have another whole page to show the progress and the pictures that way. This should be maybe something that is maybe your final product and not a photo gallery by any means. And then in the lower part here, it talks about embedding your updated plan proposal. And you're going to actually insert that in here so someone can see your plan proposal. Now, before you can do that, To insert it in, you need to make sure it's in your Google Docs. We've talked about Google Docs before. Some of you use that as a backup for your SEP paper in case something happens to your computer. But I'm going to refresh your memory on how you would do that. First of all, I'm going to save this page to make sure that the work that I have done so far is accurate and gets saved. And then I'm going to go back to my Gmail so that I can go to my Google Drive. Now that used to be called Google Docs, so if yours still says Docs up there, the new term for it is Drive. To upload something into Google Docs or Google Drive, on the left-hand side you're going to see a Create button, and right next to it is the Upload icon. You click on that and hit Files, and then you go to where your file may be located that you want to upload. So I've selected my file, and it's going to come over here and do an upload over here. Now if you notice, mine says conversion off, so this means it's not converting it to a Google Doc. Even though the conversion was off, it's still uploaded. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a Google Doc, so there's not as much I can do with it. So I'm going to come up here to the conversion part of this and tell it to turn the conversion on. So now it says conversion on. And when I go to upload again,